Taurus? It's Sagittarian Truth Seeker here, and I am here with your general reading for the month of May 2019, but this could also run into June, okay, because of the date I'm doing it. All right, now, first thing I want to look at is the cycle that you are in, okay? So the cycle from now into June, and with the death card here, it could be for months, okay? It doesn't just have to be for now. But this is the cycle of tests when it comes to transforming, rebirth, ending, how well you equip to this, how well you're willing to change, okay? But it is saying that a lot of things around you are changing, and this is the cycle of whether you're going to be able to move forward with this or you're going to be kind of stagnant, all right? So that's just telling you pretty much every area of your life, this is the test that you will be going through, okay? So I want to look at your spiritual energy here. We have you at the Seven of Wands, okay? So for some of you, this could work against you, and for some of you, it works for you, because as you know, the Seven of Wands is about standing up, standing firm for what you believe in. Now, if you're trying to fight against something that is trying to either transform in your life, is trying to change, or it is trying to go away because it's something that doesn't serve you, you know, this could be working against you. But if you're actually going along with this transformation energy and you're standing up and using your force and power to actually progress with this, then it works for you. So it depends on what side of the scale you're on, and everybody, it will be different, okay? Because right now it looks like you have a lot of people, a lot of fingers pointed towards you right now, a lot of aggression, okay? And it depends on how you choose to handle this situation, okay? So next I want to check your emotional energy. All right, so you are satisfied. You are at the Nine of Cups energy. You are very okay with the things that are going on. So this is telling me, for a large sum of you, that you're not fighting against, you're fighting for this change, okay? If you are 100% happy, that means that this energy that's going on around you, you're ready for change. You're ready for it to end. You're ready for things to just go away that no longer serve you, have no purpose, seem to be a repetitive cycle of the same things. You are in a beautiful energy. So you're not fighting against, you're fighting for, okay? So when it comes to your mental energy, your communication, your thoughts here, you're very quiet. So mentally, you're not saying too much. Wands are about energy. Energetically, your energy is strong in fighting. This is your motivation. Your motivation is very high. You're emotionally satisfied with the things that are going on here, but you're not saying too much. This is moving in silence. So some of you are even causing this death-like energy. Or you're even planning, what am I going to do after this major change? But the Seven of Swords is an intellectual card. It's a very smart card. Especially when you're not talking about love and you're talking about self. This is planning. This is strategically planning for things. You have two sevens. That's definitely a card of psychology. Okay? So that's really, really good. So next, when it comes to the physical, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So that means your environment, your finances, everything around you seems to be content and stable. And I feel like it's easy when you don't fight the change. Okay? So let's continue to go on. Some of the things that will be incorporated, we do have prosperity for you, determination, strength, and sanctuary. Sanctuary is about finding a calm and peaceful place, okay? This is, you know, some people it's an altar, other people it's just a place that they go where they can clear and have a focused mind, because with that Seven of Swords, you're definitely going to need a place, a quiet place where nobody is, so you can strategically write down, process, schedule, organize what your next move is going to be. Okay? Also, how I'm seeing this in a visionary way is somebody is about to do something that everybody else doesn't want them to do. Okay? If I just take the story here. Okay? So you have all these people. Usually it's a protest type of energy with a Seven of Wands. Okay? You may be the only one who believe in what you believe in, but everybody else is against it. But your energy is a 9 of Cups, which means it's about me. It's about what I desire. It's about my happiness. And what I'm going to do is, to avoid so much confrontation and, you know, arguments and all this aggression, I'm just going to sneak away. I'm going to plan my own thing, and I'm actually going to get away from a large sum of people. Some of you are going against tradition. You're going against family. You're going against something, maybe a job that you're sneaking. You're planning to get away from something that you may have been committed to for a long time, or you felt like you had obligations to it. Some of you are doing that. But when it comes to health, overall health, wealth, happiness, prosperity, you're looking really great here, because we do have that. Okay? So when it comes to your divine your masculine and feminine energy here, and this is energy that can be going on around you. We have dominance, okay? The feeling of domination instead of equality. All right, so you can feel like other people are, you know, dominating you, or they have this type of aggression, or this could even be you. You feel the need to have to be in that energy, and that's your masculine energy. We also have abuse here. So there is a power thing here. And I feel like that's why some of you are just kind of being quiet and don't say anything, because sometimes if you say stuff to a person, they try to stop you or block you. So we have definitely 2 cards being overpowered, dominance, and then we also have a feminine energy of surrender. So somebody is just surrendering to letting something be what it is, and maybe getting out of a situation here. Okay, so let's look at your allies and your challengers. So the people that actually you would get along with, or they're not actually against you, they're for you. We have Sagittarius, we have Pisces, and we have other Taurus energy here. Okay, so these are your allies during this time. Now your challengers are going to be Cancers, Aquarius, and Libras. Okay, so those are the ones that, yeah, and they're looking like it too. They're not going to want to, they don't approve. Whatever you're doing, these group of people, they don't approve. And then you have this group over here, they have your back and whatever that you're changing in your life here, okay? So let's get to just some general stuff. Yeah, you guys are planning to leave a situation. Okay, we also have divine timing coming in too. So it's like you may be preparing for something you don't even know what's coming into your energy. We also have time of the month. So that is actually fell over here where I had aggression and dominance here. So it doesn't, for women, of course, it could be the time of the month. But what it's saying is, regardless of gender, we all have this scattered energy. But remember, it's just a cycle. It doesn't last long. So this is a rough cycle that you're going through, but you're handling it with care. Okay? And in the right timing, everything is going to play out the way that you're wanting it to. All right. All right, we have payday for some of you guys. All right, that's why I saw prosperity, and I also seen the 10 of Pentacles. So it looks like money will be flowing for you just fine from now into maybe even the middle of June, since I'm doing this kind of mid-month here. What else for my Taurus energy? All right, somebody is getting cut out. Yep, that's what I figured. I said somebody is leaving. You're walking away from something. The death card does represent somebody getting cut out or something getting cut out of a situation, but it clarifies it right there twice. Endings, you trying to sneak away or get away from the situation without really having to talk about it. You planning on doing this. And it is going to happen because you're going more towards your happiness and less towards maybe tradition or something that was long term or that you invested in the past. It seems like it's no longer working for you. Okay. Yep. Time to reap. A lot of you are coming into financial abundance. A lot of you. Okay. So I'm going to clarify some of these. One more for Taurus, please. All right, and now we have temporary confusion. So by the end of May, beginning of June, I feel like you've been There's something that you're going to have to get some more information on, so I'm going to clarify that as well. But it's like you're in the process of doing all this stuff, but then there's one thing that doesn't make sense, and I feel like that's going to be the divine timing. It's like, yeah, I've got everything, I've planned everything together, you know, I'm ready for something to come about this, or I'm ready to make my next move, but then there's going to be like this blurred line here, and that blurred line has to deal with the divine timing of how something has to play out for you, okay? You are going to be quite moody. Okay, that's also represented by the Seven of Wands. When I got the time of the month type of thing here, this is just a mood. This is different changes. Like, we have to be able to adapt to the change, and it does change our energy, which changes our mood, which changes our attitude. So, okay, I wanted to look at divine timing for some of you guys, if it lets me. Sometimes when I get divine timing, I get a High Priestess, which means it really is a time of you will see. Divine timing for Taurian energy. Okay, 3 cards. And you got this Seven of Wands again. Yep, we're totally distancing ourselves, cutting off a situation here. We have the Wheel of Fortune. That is also a test. That is a test of, it's like the karmic gambler here, but it's also opportunities here, expansion. But it's not time. Okay, so if you're really waiting on something to work for you that you're either trying to get away from or you want it to go in your favor, it's not time. Reason why I say that, you have the Five of Wands all over this energy. And it's blocking your expansion. It's blocking your change. And so right now you have to wait till that energy calms down. We do have the Star card in the back. So you have to wait till something mellows out. You may have to wait till something heals. Okay, it's definitely a thing of the right time. You have too much. Somebody is still hurt. They're still wounded. They're still upset here. So it's also a thing of emotions. And I feel like this energy over here, and it may not be these specific signs because it's a general reading, but their energy is too heavy to be able to progress smoothly. So it's best to wait. So this energy that you are at, or that you need to be at with the Seven of Swords, continue to be there. Just plan ahead. This is a card of planning ahead. So nothing, you can't get caught up in anything. Everything will run smoothly once it's supposed to. So that is definitely what it's saying when it comes to that divine timing. It's definitely saying it's not the right time. I got the Wheel of Fortune, which is a timing card. It's changing with the seasons. But when I get that Five of Wands, that's representing an energetic block here. All right, yes, so, oh my goodness, and it came out again, guys. The Five of Swords, there is somebody, yeah, they're not, and it has to do with the Cancer and a Libra. And it came out, look, it came out here, and it came out under your rivals. Your rivals, your challengers, so they come out twice. And it could be your energy versus somebody else's energy. But they are, honey, they are not looking at each other here. They are not looking at each other there. But yeah, for some reason, these people have to be eliminated first. Okay? Before you can move forward with whatever that you're doing. It could be work. It could be love. It could just be something in your life. It could be family members. But you have to wait. Okay? Now, I wanted to see about who's getting cut away. What's being eliminated, and hopefully it's these people that are causing the ruckus, the energetic ruckus. All right, let's see. Something beautiful is coming in. All right, so we have an Emperor type of energy. This could be a job, okay? It could be a job, it could be a person. It just depends on what it is for you. But I see the Sun and I see the Six of Swords. So some of you will be healing a situation with a strong either father figure, male figure, or somebody who has masculine energy here. And everything is going to be really good. For others of you, an Aries, a male figure will be getting out of your life. There's somebody who has a strong, authoritative, kind of dominant energy around you. They will be removing themselves. You will be able to move on to healing waters and, you know, more vibrant and happy energy. Okay. Okay, what about this confusion? All right, it comes out. It's a stall. And it has to do with this fire sign. They pop up over here. They pop up with your allies here. So there's maybe a Sagittarius energy or another fire sign that's stalling. Okay, and you may not understand why they're stalling. You may not understand why you haven't got an answer from them. It could be a boss, a businessman, a man in your life, or even a female, because this is a general reading. But there's a situation to where they're stalling. They're not saying anything. They may be in perspective mode here. Or let me look at the shadow energy. Yeah, when it comes to this Ten of Pentacles energy. So it may have to do something with finances, or even a family or long-term relationship, possibly marriage for some of you guys. But yeah, that's where the confusion is. But it's saying it's temporary, so they're going to come out of this Hangman energy. Somebody has to be enlightened about something. And once they see what is really going on, or once they have some type of awakening or something even maybe ending in their life, they're going to rise up. And I feel like either you'll hear from them, or you'll have to come. Either you'll hear from them, or they'll contact you. Okay? All right, guys. Thank you. Have a blessed one.